We're on our way to the Dollar Show, Brody.
First episode of 2020 of the Dollar Show. I'm your host, Titan.
The Turnip King.
And I'm just the nosy person here, Dolla.
So we do have a special guest in the building, y'all, Fetty Finesse, but unfortunately she is running late, so it is going to be a late interview for that. But on another note, let's talk about the first 3 months of 2020, y'all. Yeah, what the fuck is going on so far?
A lot has happened, and as soon as the year started, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's still going on, from Kobe dying to Pop Smoke to this Corona shit. Yeah,
A lot.
yeah, we got hit hard. We got hit
And
really
it
hard.
all happened back to back.
Yes.
So we didn't even get a chance to
We could throw the whole year away. Let's just skip. Let's just go to
You know,
2021.
Yeah,
no,
let's
it's someone
let's
told
start
me.
fresh.
Someone
Yeah.
did tell me that. Let's just throw the whole year
Start
out.
fresh.
Yeah.
Start
Let's
fresh.
just start 2021. I'm with it.
Yeah. Yo, like little. So, what are some precautions that people should be, like taking care of, as far as with this Corona situation?
What? I don't want to shake your hands. I don't want to hug you. You know what? When I was coming in, I told you guys, like, I don't want to hug anyone. I don't want to shake. I don't want to shake your hands. I have my hand sanitizer like in my pocket, like literally, I had it in my hoodie. What I don't understand though is what's up with the toilet paper, because or paper toilet. People say I say it wrong, but whatever. You know what I mean?
Same shit.
I don't understand that, because I'd rather wipe my ass with paper towel
All right.
and be able to dry my hands with that too. Have you ever tried to dry your hands with paper toilet or toilet paper?
Yeah.
A toilet
I think
paper,
we all have, no?
Kind of.
Really?
Paper toilet or paper towel?
No, paper toilet. Try to dry your hands.
Oh, dry my... No. I haven't
Yeah.
tried
So,
that.
so what's the whole raw about?
Yeah.
I mean...
Am I missing something?
You gotta take a shit, you need toilet paper.
But
People are-
damn, it's like
You
People
need
are
a life
going
supply.
crazy.
You need a life
People are
supply.
going
of toilet
crazy.
paper. It's like how many times you go in a day that you need that much toilet paper?
Listen, that's on them.
All right.
What about this COVID situation? What do you guys think about
So, I personally feel like we took so much, and don't get me wrong, I was definitely a fan, and I feel so bad for his wife, and having to deal with this. But I think that we forget that there was another 7 people that were also there, and I think that it shows me that we lack humanity, because it depends on who's dying,
Right.
as opposed to
And the status.
Yeah.
yes, as opposed to just someone lost their life.
All right.
Period. Several people lost their life.
9 people.
So it hurt me. I'm kind of I don't watch the news because I think it's very depressing. I think I would have killed myself by now if I would have watched the news.
Right.
So I try to not really pay attention to it too much. But I do feel like there were 7 other people. Like, why do we focus so much on your stature?
I mean, that just goes to show you about today's society. I mean, it is Kobe Bryant, but at the same time, we should acknowledge the fact that 7 other people did die, and in those 7 people, it was Gigi's teammates,
Correct.
2 of her teammates, the parents, and the pilot.
Yes.
So, and it's like people kind of overlook that, and they
Yes.
just jump to Kobe. It's just like Kobe's immortalized. Yes, he passed away, but we should definitely pay our respects to the other
Maybe it
victims.
was because the media, don't you think? Maybe the media just pointed out it was just Kobe, but they didn't express who else was on the team.
I think
Yeah.
it's us, though. I think it's social media. I think it's ourselves. Like,
Yeah.
we do this ourselves. Like,
do.
we promote things. Do you know that we promote things more? We have more power to promote something than the news has.
Yeah.
It's just like the power is in our own hands, but I just think we use it wrong. We use it for the wrong shit.
We use it for what we want.
Yeah. It's, cloud chasing. Cloud chasing is at an all-time high. Like, for real. Cloud chasing is at an all-time high. It's like we stopped being humans and we started being
Facts.
dick riders.
I mean, she ain't lying though. Like all ages is cloud chasing, from the young to the old. Like even old rappers is looking for some type of clout, whether it's like putting their baby mama on blast.
Casanova.
There we go.
Casanova is one of them. Like just jumping off a topic really quick. Remember when he did that whole challenge or whatever?
Right.
It went from being something for the indie artist to
Right.
something totally commercial.
Yeah.
So listen, I don't respect any of them.
People just run with it.
Yeah, but it's just like, why? Like, you have so much talent, like local talent. You over here, like, look, they got their money. Why are you putting more money in their pocket?
That's how people are.
Yeah,
Like
it's the way of the world, I guess.
they're just gonna run to like who's popular. Like who's who has the most staying out here. You feel me? So, I mean, it's always been like that. It's not gonna change. So
What are you guys doing to kind of like stay away from like this corona, jumping back and forth? But what are you guys doing different? Are you guys doing anything different?
To be honest, I'm not.
Are you guys kissing your spouse, like your partners?
I mean,
He looked to the side. Because you know why? Okay, so my boyfriend walks in yesterday and like, you know, we stood downtown or whatever. So I'm like, as soon as he walked in the door, I was like, stop, take off your clothes. And it's not for that. And wash your hands. Because the reality is we could only be responsible for our own behavior.
Let me tell you how extreme people are getting. I walked into my best friend's house earlier today. And she had the nerve to spray me with Lysol.
it's getting real
With
out
Lysol.
here. It's getting real out here.
And to be honest, I don't take it as serious.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah, I'm not.
But I do, do the regular wash my hands, sanitize my hands, do everything extra. I just haven't went to that extreme.
Yeah.
That a lot of people went to.
And not buying into the hype because I kind of feel like the media, is putting all this mind control into all these people, and people's going into a frenzy. Like people act like the apocalypse is coming. You see people shopping for, like 3 weeks worth of food and shit. It's not that
I'm
serious.
not doing
it's not
that.
that deep.
But I do have hand sanitizer on deck.
Right.
Like I do that.
Right.
And just to educate people, the coronavirus is not airborne.
Right.
Which means it's like breathing on each other. That's not how we're gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? Coughing is just because you're using your hands. So that's what people don't understand. That it's just like the coughing is affecting it just because you use your hands to cover your mouth. You touch this, you touch that. So people just educate yourself. Like the mask situation, I don't understand. You're wearing a mask, but you're not wearing gloves. It's not airborne. So what are you doing?
And it's a type of mask nowadays.
Right.
Yes, it's not the mask you buy at the dollar store. Stop
It
playing.
is absolutely right.
Stop playing. But we just have to be careful. I mean, every 4 years they say it's something. It's like a new virus or something
It
else.
was
Like
Ebola,
every election year.
it was Zika, it was SARS, it was bird flu.
Yeah.
This shit's gonna pass by, but in that same token, like they're canceling everything. Like they're canceling sporting events. They canceled Coachella. They canceled South by Southwest.
Yeah,
They pretty much every event that you could possibly think of. They canceled due to the coronavirus. So that's kind of spooky.
But also, so they canceled a whole bunch of events, but what they extended was cuffing season. So did you guys hear? So by this stage, right, usually you getting rid of your boo at this stage because then, the warm weather's coming out, so you want to be chilling. He looking like, why are you getting me in trouble? I'm not making no comments. I see you. She's not even paying attention.
Yeah, she home.
But, they extended cuffing season because now it's just like, I'm not going to be out there like looking for something. Let me keep my boo.
So when did they extend it to?
For the notice. Let's wait till,
Easter.
So you gotta tolerate,
Possibly Easter.
So you gotta tolerate your significant other if you don't like them for another couple months or something.
I mean, or do you want to expose yourself to the coronavirus?
Let's expose myself.
That bad?
Yeah.
That bad?
Yeah.
No, but yeah, that's one thing they said they extended was cuffing season. It's like, hey, just take it in a couple of more months. I mean, Valentine's Day already passed. There's nothing else coming up soon, so you're free. You're free for a little bit.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah. Nobody buys gifts for like Easter or nothing, right?
No, people just get dressed. They get dressed nice. That's
yeah,
pretty much it,
exactly.
yeah.
So you're good. You're good.
All right.
So what's going on with you guys? Like, do you guys, you guys got projects coming out? You guys got anything you cooking up? Like, what's going on in y'all lives besides the corona?
Well, so just to give you a recap, I was gone for a little while. So I've been doing radio for a long time. I was gone for a while. I have a granddaughter. My daughter's in the Army, and she was getting deployed to Korea. So I kind of was out of the state for a little while. Just coming back, I start a new job tomorrow, which I'm super hyped about.
Congrats.
Yeah, like I'm so proud of myself because I got here on Thursday, Friday I had an interview, Tuesday I had a job. So that's why when I see lazy people, it's just like I don't even want to hear it. Like and yeah, that's about it. Just working. Like I'm always working. I'm always willing to work with artists. In any dimension of artistry, like it's not just music, whether you're doing poetry, any entrepreneurs, I'm always willing to work. I'm an event coordinator as well. So I used to do a lot of showcases before, and now I actually look for venues to do showcases and things like that. So I always try to stay busy and stay working. I mean, they say it's a man's world, but I refuse to believe that. So I'm not going to be the girl just living in it.
So since you said that, I have a question for you now.
Sure.
You just said it's a man's world.
Mm-hmm.
This is a man's world.
What can you tell females that want to step up to things that, like you, like what you're doing, but don't know how to, or know that it's just a man's word and they just
Stop swallowing your pride. Well, swallow your pride and ask for help. You're not gonna know everything. You just have to launch. Like, I don't smoke and I don't drink. Right? I'll have a glass of wine here and there, but I don't. But I'm a true believer in reaching out. Like, I don't have to be in a social environment to mingle. You know, I can be walking anywhere. So just reach out to people and don't be scared. I mean, I do notice that because a lot of the concerts that I have, like the music concerts, I see that women are always openers as artists. You know, they're always openers, and they're never like the main event or whatever. Yeah, the main act. I don't know if it's intimidation because maybe they do think that it's a man's world. Just stay positive. Just stay positive. Like, listen, you can do anything. Like, I think it's just women that have excuses are just lazy. There's just no excuse. Like, the reality is just that I'm the type of person is that I walk into a room and you're going to take me serious.
Right.
Period. You're going to. I was at another radio station once and I was talking to a gentleman. Another gentleman came in. He gave him £1 and he walked away.
Right.
So I said to him, you know him? He was like, nah. I stopped him and I was like, what made you think that it was okay for you to interrupt this conversation? Right. And you said what's up to him and you ignored me like I wasn't even there. I said, you don't even know who I am.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think it's just that we have to be vocal about things that we're not comfortable with. Like, I'm not going to be just sitting in a corner and let you step all over me. Like, speak up. Men will respect that. And if men see that and he's really about his business, he's going to give you the opportunity. Because the reality is most managers, because I do manage an artist too from D Block, most managers are women. Because we can get better deals. And it's not because we have boobs or this or that. It's just that if you smoke weed, do you know that people that smoke weed don't buy from their boys? They'll go outside to buy from somebody else. And outside because stores. You guys don't like giving money to another man that you know.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
He is right
so
there.
exactly.
Right,
so that being said, it's just like a man would rather put his money in my hand and just be like, yo, Bella, like, hook this up for me, than give it to another man. So use that to your advantage.
Right. I was spot the fuck on too. I was spot the fuck on.
So it's just using things to your advantage and taking a chance. Everything's a chance. We have no guarantee that we're going to make it anywhere. We could just rock with it and take a chance. So.
Okay.
That was deep.
Well, that was deep. So I don't know if you guys are big on politics. You know, like I'm not really too big on that, but you know, I kind of follow here and there. So what do you guys think of, you know, like the 2020 election that's coming up? Like, you know, you guys think that Trump's going to win again? That, you know, Sanders or Biden might, you know, pop up in there, might see some change or nah? Because honestly, you know, like I don't think.
What do you think?
I think Trump's going to win again. I think we're going to get another 4 years of Trump. Yeah.
But you know what? Do you feel so? I feel like Trump won the first time because a lot of men could not accept a woman running the country. What they didn't understand is that a woman wasn't going to run the country. Her husband was on the low. Yeah. Nobody thought of that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody thought of it like Bill Clinton is going to run the show. You know? So people either didn't go out to vote or voted for him. Right. And now I think that this coming election, I mean, you know, election is funny. Like, I'm no party. All of them are going to screw us. It's about who's going to screw us less. You know what I'm saying? And I think that unfortunately he has a good chance. He has a good chance. Yeah. And it's very scary.
It is.
And
he has a lot of supporters. He has a lot of support.
I don't understand how. Do you remember when he was running last time, the freaking Mexican lady that was like speaking up for him? She was the first one deported back to her country. You idiot!
Yeah,
like
she got played. She got played. Like, you played yourself.
Yes.
Oh
and so when I see blacks or Hispanics, I don't like using the word minority. When you see blacks or Hispanics supporting him, I'm just like, do you really know what you're supporting? Yeah. Like, do you have any clue, or is it just you just running with the wagon kind of thing? I don't know. But I think that unfortunately we may be stuck with him another 4 years.
Yeah, 4 more years. Honestly, I actually want Bernie to win, but I don't think he could pull it off. I don't think he'll pull it off.
Do you think his age plays a big
Might
part?
have
Yeah, I think his age.
Yeah, he's up there. He's abuelo age. He's like, you know, he's like 80s, 90s. So
it's true.
I mean, you know,
May
we'll
not
see.
last the 4 years.
Yeah, probably 2.
That's how people are gonna see it, though. That's how people are gonna see it. People are gonna see it like he may not last the 4 years. Like, why vote for him? I'm just saying. Listen, I was all for Michelle Obama, like, going in. I thought she would have. I really, really thought she would have.
No, I don't see it happening.
I don't see it happening now because if it didn't happen in the momentum, like, what, it's not gonna happen. But I would have liked that. I would have liked to see a little.
I don't think she would want that spotlight. Yeah, I don't think she would want that spotlight. You know, to be, you know, like the commander in chief. Yeah. You know, she's running the show. I don't think she would want that. Like, it'll be too much stress on her. And
what's crazy is about that when Obama was president, people have to understand, like, even, and I will never like defend your president because I refuse to say that he's mine. But the reality is that a lot of like the financial issues and stuff like that, he really didn't do it. You know that this goes years and years back. Yeah, like people held Obama responsible for a lot of things, and I'm like, hold on, no. When he's coming into play, all these things are already there. Yeah, it's just like
already happened.
Correct. So, but let's just cross our fingers and hope for the best. Listen, if the coronavirus doesn't take us, hopefully Donald Trump doesn't take us either.
Let's hope not.
Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
Trump don't take us out of the corona.
Let's see what happens.
We'll be all right. I mean, we still got 9 months left to 2020, so, you know, let's see what happens.
Can the coronavirus take him?
Hopefully. I mean, they said he tested for it. They said he tested for it, so. Where she said first Bernie, now Trump. Trying to take everybody out. Fucking everybody gotta go.
Listen, who says we need a president? Like, really, like, it's not like they do much. And the reality is that they don't even make a lot of the decisions. People don't understand there's such thing as Congress. Presidents really don't make as big decisions as we think they do. Right. You know, so they don't have the last say. So, but it is what it is. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Right. So, what are y'all predictions for this coronavirus? Do you guys think it's gonna last through the year, or, you know, it's gonna die down at some point? You know, like, we're gonna have a good summer. You know, summer 2020 gonna be lit, or nah? You know, the corona.
It's gonna die down eventually, but with these new cases popping up, I don't know how soon.
Yeah, because Italy got hit bad. Mm-hmm. We got a few cases out here in New York and Jersey now. So, yeah, it is.
Bergen County looks heavy.
Yeah, it looks heavy. So a lot of people.
And a death in New York.
Yeah, and one death in New York.
One death, but she was 89.
Yes.
So I know that they say that, you know, above 60 is kind of like where you have to, or if you have like respiratory problems and things like that. Yeah. I don't know if you guys have checked out the stats. So I actually checked out the stats because when I do get something, I could just go in and then I just get a little obsessed with it. So what's crazy about it is that it happened in China, and like the death was the highest death rate was there, but the highest, it's not, they don't have new death rate. They have zero for new deaths, meaning within the past 3 days.
All right.
So their new cases and their death rate has like, it's gone.
Zero.
It's gone, yeah. As of the last 3 days. So I think that eventually it's just gonna gradually.
I think it's gonna get worse before it gets better.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it's gonna get worse before.
With the coronavirus, or just life in general?
No, with the coronavirus.
Really?
I think it's gonna get worse before. I mean, like, that's usually with everything. Like, you know, things get worse before it gets better. So I think we're gonna get slammed, and, you know.
Haven't we gotten slammed already?
Back to back.
Yeah, back to back to back to back.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm over it. Like, honestly, I'm just over this year. I had a shitty year last year, but then starting off, it's just like, it doesn't give you motivation to do anything else. It's like concerts. Like, you don't want to do anything. Like, you don't
want to move.
I was here in Times Square last weekend and again this weekend, and you walk the streets and it's just like so empty. Like,
streets
there's no excuse. I didn't say excuse me not once.
That is true. That is true. Yeah, you ain't gotta say excuse me out here now.
So are you guys eating out? So how do you feel like? Did you stop? Have you ate Chinese food since the coronavirus?
I actually have.
Okay, me too. I eat chicken wings.
I
have you?
I have not, but I'm not a big fan of Chinese. So that's
period.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you picky? Are you being picky? Like, are you eating indoors? Or are you okay with eating outdoors?
I haven't changed my habit.
Yeah, until I catch it, then.
I know, guys. Don't even play like that.
Yeah, but other than that, I'm not taking this shit serious. I'm still eating what I want. I'm still, you know, being cautious about it. You know, I'm still hand sanitizing, you know, cleanliness and all that. But other than that, I'm not taking it to that extent like other people are.
We were, Silver and I were at BBQ's. We kind of did a little hopping because we went to BBQ's and then we went to Red Lobsters. But we were at BBQ's and she went to the restaurant. She said, oh my God, I've never seen the bathroom full, like all the sinks where people were actually washing their hands. So, like, what the fuck were these people doing before? Like, did you not wash your hands before? Like, what the hell? I don't understand.
Yeah. So, I don't know if you ever been to the bathroom and you seen people just walk out and not wash their hands, but yeah.
Asians usually.
Yeah.
That's where it came from. That's where it came from.
Ruben's face, he was just like, hold on.
Yeah, that's where it came from.
He was just like, whoa, hold on.
But yeah, so what do you guys have? Like, what do you have going on?
What do I have going on? All right, so I have quite a few films that I'm shooting. Well, actually, the end of shooting. So I'm shooting. All right, so there is a movie called Riders 2. So it's pretty much like biker boys and Torque. You know, like yeah. So it's a biker gang movie. So like my name of the movie is Shooter. So I'm pretty much not like. You know how like there's like a boss and like his right hand man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's pretty much my role in the movie. So you know that's all I'm gonna give y'all. But it's gonna be in theaters in July, Cityplex movie theater in Jersey. So
dope.
yeah,
Okay.
definitely can't wait for that. And I got a movie with Adam Sandler. It's on Netflix and it was in theaters, Uncut Gems.
Okay.
So definitely, yeah. So nothing major in that. I was in the party scene or whatever, but it was just dope working with one of my
Any move is major move. Don't ever like. Any move is a major move. Screw that.
But appreciate it. But yeah, but it was just dope, you know, working with one of my favorite childhood actors, like Adam Sandler. I always used to watch when I was a kid, but you know, to be on set with him, I'm just like, yo, like this is a guy I used to watch when I was a kid. So
That's
it was pretty.
super dope.
It was dope. So, and I got some music on the way. I mean, I got people, you know, hit me up about, you know. I only came out with one single, so it's called Breaking the Bank, and it came out last year around NBA All-Star Weekend, so February. And yeah, I kind of had writer's block. The reason why, because I'm an actor first. Okay. So yeah, so it's just like, you know, I don't want to portray something that I'm not. So you know, I'm kind of found my niche, but I think I found it. So be on the lookout for an EP later on this year. So
okay, are you good?
Yes, definitely.
Okay,
definitely.
Well, all of them say that. Hold on. No, and the reason
I ain't gonna gas myself up.
I go really hard on artists because I just feel like sometimes you could be taking the slot of someone that actually has talent. And I'm not speaking of you. I've never heard your music, but there's a lot of times that it's just like, you know, we as family or friends, we want to support an artist that we know damn well that he's not talented. Like, stop playing with me. Yeah. But you do, and then you're blocking another person's blessing because you're taking that slot. You know, like I don't dick ride. If I don't like your music, I don't like your music. Like, you know, I've dated people that have been in the industry, and I call it how I see it. Like, yo, if I'm in the studio with you, I'm gonna be like, yo, babe, that shit sound horrible. You know, and you gotta respect that. I'm not gonna make you look like a fool out there. So it's just like, I always say, you're doing it a smart way. Like, target what your niche really is, have that down packed, and then move on to the next project. Exactly. Don't say you wear 10 hats and all of them you're wearing them crooked. You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
Exactly. So
let's go to a commercial really quick.
Okay,
and then we can continue.
Yeah, let's do that.
We'll be back.
Yeah, we'll be back in 5.
I heard it when she was saying it.